Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. It has been way too long since we've been live on this channel, but women's football in England is back and we bring you the Women's FA Cup today. Very exciting times. It's Manchester United versus Newcastle United at the Leigh Sports Village. Should be a very, very good game. But yeah, it's been a while. We're now back from the winter break, Harry. You excited to get into 2024 with women's football?
Yeah, no, it has been a while. I can't wait to hit the ground running fast. And today sums up exactly why we love the FA Cup. What a day for Newcastle United today. Travelling to Manchester United. It's on TV. It's a big day for them. And no matter what happens, it is a huge day for the club. Being in the third tier, playing against a
fourth tier, I believe.
Side, fourth tier, yeah. It's a brilliant day for them. No matter what happens, huge day for Newcastle. For Manchester United, they will probably look at this draw and gone, it's favourable, but they do not want to make any errors because today would be a massive upset if Newcastle could get anything from today.
Well, I think Newcastle back themselves. It's going to be a ridiculously difficult game, of course. The difference in so many different aspects of their games, in terms of the finances, in terms of the professionalisation, across the board, Manchester United are the favourites today. But Newcastle are going to give it everything. They've been in great form this season. They sit top of the Women's National League North, I believe.
Yeah.
So they're doing very well at the moment. They've been beating teams 11-4. They've been putting in a lot of goals. And we'll be looking at some of their best players over the next 15 minutes before kick-off. But yeah, they've done quite well. Whether they're going to be able to bring anything to Manchester United is a completely different question, though, because this is going to be a ridiculously tough test. Newcastle's players are part-time. Manchester United's are full-time, of course. I don't even know if they're part-time Newcastle players. I think they might just get paid per appearance. That's the difference we're talking about today. There is such a difference in the finances, as I say, in the professionalisation. It's very difficult for Newcastle to compete today. If they got something, it would be nothing short of a miracle, and that's why we love the FA Cup. It pits a team who should have no hope against Manchester United in a game against Manchester United in a hope that they may well be able to beat them. But yeah, welcome everyone that is just tuning in. It's good to be back on this channel. We have not streamed here since we covered Chelsea Harken at the end of December, so it's very good to be back. There's already 7 votes on the poll in chat, 9 of you watching as well. If you want to get involved in the live chat, please feel free to do so. Say hi, give your thoughts heading into this game, and we'll read out all your comments before kickoff. So I think we'll start as we always do with some lineups. Now, apologies if we get any of them wrong. FootMob don't even have these today, so we're going to have to go off Google's predicted lineups, or well, actual lineups, sorry. If the positions are wrong, again, apologies. We'll try our best. Of course, we are at the Leigh Sports Village, and United is pretty easy to predict. A very strong team for United, and it is as follows. Maria still between the sticks. No movement yet in the transfer market for her, and she remains in United's goal today. In the back four, Riviere, Laetitia Turner, and Hannah Blandell. A very strong back four. They're full strength again. In the pivot, it is Katie Dillon and Hayley Ladd. On the right, Nikita Paris. On the left, Lucia Garcia. Ella Toon attacking midfield, and Heise Ferreira leads the line. That's very strong.
I mean, they're taking no prisoners, are they?
There's literally not a single rotation today for United. Not even Melvin Mallard got in the side.
They do not want any mistakes. They want to be through. They want to be comfortable. It does make sense to me from the point of view where they haven't played a competitive fixture in a few weeks. So obviously these players want to get games under the belt, get a good 90 minutes in there.
I think that's why they're playing full strength.
And seriously, there's some players on this United pitch that need goals today, need an assist, need to play well. They need a good game.
Particularly Heise Ferreira. She's not had a good start to life in England. So today, against a weaker opposition, it's definitely a chance for her to get something and actually cause some trouble. So, yeah, very strong. As for Newcastle, they line up with Donnelly in between the sticks. A back four of Dodds, Stobbs, Watt and Potts. Very similar names in the back four there. In the middle three, it's Body, Greenwood and Gibson. On the right, it's Kelly. On the left, it's Barker. Through the middle, it is Galloway. Now, Galloway's someone you've been preaching gospel about for a few weeks now. Why is she so good, Harry?
Very, very good player. So deadly. Her goal-scoring form has been phenomenal.
She got more goals than games, I believe, this season.
No, I think she's one under. I think it's 16 and 17, something like that.
You'd be so annoyed by that, wouldn't you? Hat-trick next game, though. Suddenly you're one over, aren't you?
Yeah, no, she's had a really good season. Torn up the third tier. Done superbly well. And if Newcastle are going to get anything from today, it's going to come through that, her, she's been brilliant. And I can't remember the striker, Barker as well. They've both done really well. They've both scored goals for fun. Yeah. The whole Newcastle side has. That's what they do. They are flying at the moment.
They're much too strong for the division they're in. You'd expect them, as they're trouncing the league, to pass through into the next division and to give Man United a game today. they're not going to go down with that fight. They may end up losing because of the difference in quality, but yeah. Beer Viking says Newcastle full-time in 3rd division. Oh, are they? Fair enough. I know that there's a lot of championship sides who are part-time. I wasn't aware Newcastle are full-time. It does explain why they are so good then. I know Newcastle pumped a lot of money into the club, so that'll probably explain that. And they are 3rd division. I believe they're 4th division, but I presume you know more than we do. But yeah, fair enough. Anyway, should be a good game today. As for Man United, they shouldn't have any problems, right?
No, they shouldn't. Look at the 11 they've put out. They want this to be comfortable as well. And I think, to be honest, at times in 2023, it looked like, or especially the start of this year, it looks like they need a big win. They for the whole team, if they could get a few goals on the board, have a good performance, get Jose Ferreira firing, get 2 on the score sheet, just basically enjoy playing football. They've had a few tough results. It's been an up and down season, a few upsets. Full strength 11 today, though, should have no problems whatsoever against this Newcastle side.
And for United, it's a season where they would have wanted to push on and see themselves in the conversation for the title, but at the moment they're too far off Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City to really be involved in that conversation. I think that'll be a source of frustration. I know that in a warm-up game or a friendly last weekend, there was a lot of frustration at Mark Skinner. And apparently a few United fans booed, which was met by a weird response from United, which was like, don't boo our manager because he's doing good or something like that. It was a weird response where that's sort of the point of booing him is that it is to unsettle the team and him. But yeah, for me, I feel like Skinner probably isn't.
You don't put a message out when your manager gets booed. You just forget that it happened.
Yeah, it's an odd situation, isn't it? There's too much. I feel like that's the biggest problem with the women's game at the moment, is there is a bit too much, like, a bit too soft at times. Not enough hooligans.
Newcastle, however, fill that gap perfectly. And I'll tell you what, I think it's unfortunate for them that this isn't, if this was a home tie, you'd like to think, saying that the men's team played yesterday, they might have put it at St James's Park.
Yeah, maybe.
And we know they can fill that out. They did. I think they.
Well, they did half of it, didn't they?
Yeah, 20,000. Around 20,000 for some home games they've had at the main ground this year, and even their home ground has 10,000 attendance. So
there's certainly a strong support there for a team that wasn't that good very long ago. I know obviously they've had a lot of investment with the Saudis coming in. That's also benefited the women's team massively. Yeah. And they could probably go do what United have done and what Liverpool have done in recent seasons and push straight from quite low in the women's football ladder to straight to the WSL over a few years. You'd imagine they'll bounce. They're going to go up to the Women's Championship this year. They'll bounce straight through into the WSL after that. So, yeah, for me, Newcastle, though they're in the 3rd division, there isn't as big a gulf between United and Newcastle as you would expect.
No, I think honestly, you'd say, I mean, this is massive for money, and it is massive for money for Newcastle. It's a huge game, but realistically, I don't think money is much of a problem at Newcastle right now.
Well, FFP is though.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a big game. It's a huge occasion. Obviously, we are under the pressure that there isn't a replay, and that if this is level after 90 minutes, it will go extra time and then penalties. So that's always a possibility. They know if they can hold on for 90 minutes and then hold on for another 30 minutes, they can get penalties. And
then it's a lottery at that point, isn't it? Equally, Mary Apps is very good at saving penalties.
She is very good at saving penalties.
Probably better just to get it done normal time.
Yeah, maybe.
If you can.
But you never know. It's one of those games that, with FA Cup ties, you go, United should win this. But you never know. Newcastle could get something out of today.
I think this is the game with the biggest chance of an upset, of a huge upset. Because obviously we have like London City Lionesses are in action today against Moneyfields, I believe it is. And I think that could be quite a tight game between 2nd and 3rd division sides. But there's a few other ones.
City City should beat Durham.
Durham are 2nd division, so it's not as big a gulf, but City should win that. Yeah.
I see Newcastle have more chance of beating United than Durham do beating City.
Ooh.
I really do. I just think, well, with United's campaign so far, and the way City are playing, I think it's a possibility.
Luton Brighton as well. Luton will definitely be up for that one. Brighton haven't had too strong a campaign. They've been quite up and down. They've had some good games. But
huge game for Luton as well.
Yeah. I believe also 3rd tier.
It's what the FA Cup does. It gives lower league sides a massive chance to impress, and it's just a massive occasion.
Yeah.
And it is really, really good to see.
Yeah, of course. Shame that we didn't get hashtag here. Obviously, everyone had to come through qualification stages if you're below the WSL, I believe. I think Championship sides had to as well. So Could have put them here. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it through though.
Mostly that's how mental we're talking. Hashtag United, coming from a YouTube, we're obviously started as a YouTube team.
Yeah.
They're at the equivalent division of Newcastle. Newcastle top of the north. Hashtag top of the south. That's the situation we're in. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So we could see both of them fighting it out for the championship title next season, maybe. That would be something. That you do look at it from Newcastle. You think if they do go up this year, they should then win the championship as well. And as the person in chat said,
Beer Viking.
Yeah, Beer Viking said, they're full-time players. If you go, the championship that isn't fully full-time.
Yeah, they shouldn't have any bother in there
for money, especially the teams that have come down from the WSL in recent years. So Newcastle, if they get up this year, they should do well. They'll want to prove they deserve something. They deserve to be climbing the ladder with a performance today. And I think that's the main thing for them is, even if they lose this game, don't get completely trounced.
Yeah.
Don't get played off the park. Because even if you get played off the park, don't get battered. They don't want this to be a silly amount of goals. Because that's exactly what United are trying to do today.
Yeah, of course. United will be hoping to get a comfortable victory. Well, we are 3 minutes away from kickoff, so I think it's time for some predictions. Chat, feel free to put your predictions in the live chat. Your score predictions, of course, we can see the poll in chat is quite strong in favour of Manchester United. 67% for Man United, but there is 22% that believe Newcastle will get the upset. And there is 11% that think this will end a draw. Of course, if it is a draw after 90 minutes, it will go to extra time. So it doesn't really say who will win it in the end. But yeah, anyway, score prediction, Harry. What are you going for?
I think I want to go with Newcastle. I really do. But I think United, with the 11 they put out, they should have enough to get it across the line today. But I don't think it'll be too convincing. I'll go United 3, Newcastle 1. I want Newcastle to score.
Took the prediction out of my mind there.
I think the Toon will take the very early lead, and I'll go Barker to get it. And we'll all sit here going mental because Newcastle are winning. Then United will level up just before half-time through Toon. And the second half, they'll put their foot down a bit, get the win across the line with goals from Garcia and Jose Ferreira to get the third.
Fair enough. I think from what I've seen of Newcastle and what I've read on Newcastle, they are a very good attacking side, but I think United's attack will be able to open up defensively. So I'm going to go for quite a high-scoring game. I'm going to go Manchester United 5, Newcastle 2. I think there's going to be a lot of goals clearly in today's game. Most sets of players making their way out of the tunnel now as we're running through predictions. I will say, in terms of goal scorers, I think it'll be both Galloway and Barker getting on the score sheet for United. I think that's for Newcastle. Sorry, I think that's quite obvious. They're their best players. As for Manchester United, I will say Jose with a hat-trick, and I think that'll be really crucial for her confidence and self-belief. She hasn't really done anything for Manchester United yet. Today could be a chance to prove herself. And I will say Katie Zellum from the spot, and I'll go Nikita Paris as well.
Fair enough. Hope to see goals, hope to see action. I mean, we are, aren't we? It's Newcastle are going to be very defensive and then see what they can do on the counter. United are going to want to put on as much pressure as possible.
I don't know. I think we could see Newcastle really go for the game today. They may well change up their system quite a lot, which is not unheard of for teams in the obviously challenging heavyweights like Man United. You may well change your shape, but looking at how they play the majority of the time, Newcastle, it tends to be very, very aggressive, very attacking, and they try and take the game to the opposition. So I think today they'll try and do that once again. United, by the way, haven't listed enough subs. They're one short on the number of subs that that most teams would take.
Bizarre.
And then Newcastle, on the other hand, seem to have taken everyone that they know on the subs bench today.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? You want everyone to be there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But no, again, it's going to require big performances. Donnelly in goal is going to have to save everything. That back four are just going to have to do whatever they can.
Dodd, Stobbs, Watt and Potts, yeah.
It's a tough ask. It'll be a really tough ask to keep United out today. The longer they can do it, the more the game goes in their favour.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So, who knows what could happen? United could just score in the first 5 minutes and put the game in bed. Hope that doesn't happen. We don't want that to be boring. I want to see a good game, fun game.
I think even if United score, though, Newcastle are going to want to come back into it. Even if they can't come back and win, they want to come back and get a goal at least.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Captain's currently engaging in the coin flip.
Coin flip.
Coin toss. But yeah. It's going to be a tough one for Newcastle today, but I don't think it'll be easy for United.
No.
At all. The cuts are in about 20 minutes time, United 5-0. No.
Oh, that was pretty easy, wasn't it, in the end? But no, it should be a good one. Hopefully. I think in any game like this, you know, from a neutral point of view, it's exciting, but you always have that kind of feeling that wouldn't it be great to see Newcastle win today?
Oh, of course it would. And as it goes without saying, there's loads of other FA Cup games across today. We'll be keeping up the scores across all of the matches. And so if there's games, I know obviously Manchester City Durham kicks off in 30 minutes, Chelsea in an hour, as does I think the Arsenal and the Liverpool game as well, all kicking off in an hour. So we'll keep tabs on all of those games. And hopefully we see at least one upset or a few upsets in the FA Cup. That is the point of it. To see some surprise, to see some upsets.
Yeah. Newcastle will get us underway then.
Yeah.
They want to keep the ball for as long as possible. If they have the ball, United can't score. Simple as that. That's the aim of the game today.
That's a foot in their own net, of course, but they'll be keen not to do that. So Newcastle United, as you say, will get us started here at the Leigh Sports Village.
But they're not.
Maybe they're just going to run with it.
Oh, and they're heading over to the sideline. Yeah, I don't quite know what this kick-off routine is going to be for Newcastle.
So they're taking their sweet time about starting here.
Oh, that's because one of the players ran over there. They're doing what's going on over the far side. And she's come back on, ready to play now.
Just getting a drink.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that everyone's on the field, we can get started here. Newcastle United. Both sets of players have taken knee. I think the ref forgot they were doing that for a moment there. And now Newcastle can get us underway. They roll it off and they're underway. Newcastle against Manchester United at the Leigh Sports Village. Their kickoff has not come off well there as the fullback
that whole routine
fails to get the ball. Failed. I think it was, the winger, Barker just couldn't bring that under control. So United now will bring that ball forwards. Millie Turner has to turn and go back to Maria. Samaya went to the stream, predicting 3-0 United, but I would love an upset. We all love an upset. Brilliant to see if Newcastle could pull it off today.
Even if we get a bit of extra time drama, or we go all the way to
Hannah Blundell lifting it in behind for Lucia Garcia, but she can't keep it in play, and Newcastle will have a throw.
It looks like quite a wide pitch at Leigh Sports Village. I don't know, it looks wide, doesn't it?
Well, I think that's the problem. Exactly. The FA player. It's a brilliant service, so I'll never slag it off because they broadcast games for free. And otherwise, we wouldn't be able to watch games like this.
It's not as high, is it?
But yeah, it's not the most professional job. But at least we get to watch the game. Exactly. Garcia can't quite get there. A good challenge from the Newcastle player, but it falls to Hannah Blundell.
1 minute survived for Newcastle, 89 to go.
Letitia slides it into Jade Riviere. United with players committed forward. Ball into the box. It's not dealt with. Here's Ella Toon. Should score, but she just pokes it wide. And it does take a deflection. A nervy start for Newcastle, predictably so, though.
Yeah, poor clearance in there. 2 enough space to shoot. I'll tell you what, I thought I was going to find the corner.
Yeah, not far away at all.
No one in that final stand, by the way. I guess for United,
they won't open it up. They won't open it up. They won't open up that centre. They'll sell the others out. So.
Oh, there's 3 Newcastle fans there. Well, they got to walk around the whole stadium just to get around to them. But an early corner, not quite what Newcastle want. It seems important they get this one away.
So it looks like it's Zellum over this then. Ball placed into the box and it's headed away. Turner keeps the move alive. Ella Toon whips it in. It's on Gonnalee. Paris. Header at the front post. Should score. But she just puts it over. That's a huge miss from Nikita Paris. Great chance for Newcastle. Good ball in from Ella Toon. She's just got under it.
She's unmarked. Open goal. Because she beats the keeper to it.
Yeah. Donnelly committed. Donnelly wasn't going to get there. Paris should have headed into an empty net. But again, we spoke about how United have been inconsistent this season, have been sloppy, and that's a further example of it.
I don't know how this game's at 1-0 already.
Donnelly will send it up the pitch. Garcia gets ahead to it. And then Newcastle just lumping out of play. It feels very nervy from Newcastle so far.
Yeah.
They're not getting to the ball first. They're not getting the ball down and playing football. They're just getting rid of it at the moment. Blundell, Turner, back to Earps, and Galloway will put the pressure on. And it comes across to Letitia. Barker comes close, but Letitia manages to shift it to Jade Riviere. Back to Mary Earps now. Zellum. Riviere. Letitia. Newcastle are pressing high and pressing aggressively. It does feel too comfortable for United at the moment. And there's one back by Newcastle, but it's not a pass. It's not trapping the ball. No. It's just lumping it along. But Newcastle have it in a high attacking area now. Ball moves out wide. Newcastle try and get a shot on goal, but Blundell gets there. And the ball through to Heisei now. She's in on goal. All of Newcastle's backline are chasing her down, and they've recovered back well, to be fair to them.
Defended.
And a good challenge from the fullback. It's very difficult to identify who the Newcastle players are because of their numbers.
Yeah.
The easiest way to do it is, that's number 5, that's number 10, but because their numbers are red and you can't read them, it's very difficult. But yeah.
Newcastle, they can't get on the ball at the moment.
Ladd manages to find Heisei Ferreira, who tries to take a shot, but it's blocked well by Watt. She tries to carry the ball out of defence, and she goes and lands a stabbing challenge on Hayley Ladd. Zellum looking to lift it over the top for Lucia Garcia, and she has found the left winger. Garcia against Dodds. She manages to find Zellum. Great ball in. Head away falls to Heisei Ferreira, but she lashes at her effort and puts it over the bar.
And again, Newcastle will bring a sigh of relief to see that ball go sailing over their goal. Another good ball in, though. Good header away. I think they're getting the headers away initially from the 6-yard area, but they're only getting it as far as the edge of the area. And that's not going to cut it, really.
And so Donnelly with another chance to take a goal kick. Actually just get the ball out of Newcastle's half. They've not really been able to play much football today, Newcastle. And Greenwood doesn't win the header there, but it is dealt with by Body. Now Zellum gets it down to Toon. Toon manages to find Riviere. Here is Ladd. Now Turner. Manages to find Toon. Toon plays it down the line, but not going to get there. Garcia as it's dealt with by Dodds.
Actually, what a throw.
Yeah.
I thought
Came off Lucia Garcia.
Fair enough.
And she's looking to go down the line here. And I think that came off Hannah Blundell, but it gives Galloway something to go after. But Millie Turner will knock it back to Mary Earps. And United will live to fight on. They're not
still trying to work out this system for Newcastle.
I think it's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Barker on this left-hand side of Galloway. That's a brilliant tackle as well in there to stop for
Heisei then gets it past the fullback.
And correct decision.
Yeah. Yeah, Heisei very much looking for that foul. Riviere. Now Ladd to Heisei Ferreira. Has Riviere on the overlap. She'll go inside though, but she's not found a pass. Instead finding Greenwood for Newcastle. Here is Barker. Takes on Mel Letitia. Gets brought down. That's definitely a foul. No intention to play the ball there.
Very smart there.
Just stop the attack.
The number 8 in there, realising that she had no support, wasn't going to beat Letitia, drew the foul, and now a chance for Newcastle to get the ball in the box. Is it going to? And it will be. Who's that, number 8?
I believe it's Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood is going to. It's in.
Google, for some reason, only has numbers on the bench players, which is really not useful.
That's helpful.
Actually, looks like a shorter name on the back of a shirt. I'd guess Body, the other midfielder. Puts the ball into the box. It's headed away by Turner. No one able to get a clean strike of the ball, really. And now here come United. Nikita Paris manages to find Garcia. Can she break through? Garcia slides it in. Here's Ella Toon. Great defending. Fantastic challenge that from Potts.
Your best bet might be the Newcastle website.
Yeah.
And they did well. Grass was brilliant tackling there to save a goal. And wins a throw. Barker wins a throw on this left-hand side. Newcastle's going to slow it down. It's been a very, very tough and nervy first 7 minutes. They want to get a hold in this game. But as we said, the longer this goes on 0-0, the more they'll get into the game. Barker heads it directly up. 3 players under it. Lashed into the air. Galloway's under it now against Letitia. Letitia wins the header. Forced backwards though, United, and they will go all the way back to Mary Earps.
Number 8 is Kelly, by the way.
Alright. Letitia forces it long as well, and that ball in behind is Paris onside. Is she going to get there? She's going to get there, and she is onside.
Now she manages to beat the 15. That's Greenwood, the centre half. Still going, Nikita Paris. Jostling for possession. Here's Jose Ferreira in a good area. Plays trying to find Lucia Garcia. They could have taken a shot herself.
Had the power of a shot, but headed more towards Garcia.
Yeah, Turner.
Galloway has got a lot of running to do up front by herself.
Yeah. Very little support in the press. It makes it quite easy for United to play out. But for Newcastle, obviously, they're not going to have the fitness of the United squad.
That 4-4-1-1 with Barker sitting on the left. And the wingers sitting very deep.
That ball goes forward and that will bounce through. And Turner has to get... I think they thought it was going to carry a bit more pace there, but it stopped and Turner had to go and collect it. Here's Ladd.
It feels like at the moment for Newcastle, it is just smash it long and then let Galloway chase it wherever it goes.
Zellum, Ladd, now Riviere. Plays it into Hesse. Lovely turn from Jose Ferreira. And now has options ahead of her. Tries to poke it towards Paris. It's not quite come off.
Barker getting back in there as well.
And now Newcastle back in possession.
That's a winger who's scored 10 goals in 17 appearances, who's now having to get very deep and do defensive duties. And that is a brilliant ball out onto the right-hand side. But that is also good defending.
An unfamiliar role for her, Barker.
But a throw in a high position for Newcastle. That was a better ball. I think they can play long today as long as they make it accurate. There's been a few times where it has just gone long. There, though, they've gone long. It's been accurate. They've found the right winger. And if it wasn't a bit of good defending from Blundell, it would have beaten her. But they've got a throw now and they can use it. And they're going to... That's very good.
Ball gets pumped into the box. Head away by Maya Letitia.
Letitia's headed everything away so far today.
Yeah. Here is Barker.
Look at the space on the right-hand side. They've got to use that.
And they have just about got it out to Kelly. She's under pressure there from Blundell, but she's taking it past her. Tries to find Galloway with that ball forward, but it's overhit. And Earps will get a goal kick now.
But a better minute or so for Newcastle there. And Kelly's just telling her team that. And, and they've got to look for these. But in a game like this, they've got to look for the positives. And it has been a more positive last 10. And they're taking the goal kick while Barker's still doing her laces here. So United taking that advantage and they're going to knock it down that hand side. And that is a brilliant ball over the top, but Paris is offside. Great ball from Riviere. Paris went too early.
Very interesting to see today Manchester United with Nikita Paris leading the line and Jose Ferreira playing on the right.
I first thought we were getting the wrong way round, but we're not.
No.
And that is a header up in the air.
Turner.
A lot of things.
Zellum, and it's almost won there by Newcastle. And it is now won. Galloway finds a teammate, tries to make it back towards Galloway, but it's overhit. Maybe just have a shot there.
Could just hit it. Why not? You know what's going to happen. Well, just hit it. Just hit it. Tries to force it back to Galloway.
Yeah. I think it might have been Georgia Gibson playing in the middle
Number
there.
10.
Yeah.
That's one heart of the pitch again by Newcastle.
Here's Barker. Finds Galloway. She just gets she's offside.
Feels like they try and find Galloway every time. And I get that because she's a very good goal scorer.
Machado back to goal there and no one was supporting because she didn't have an option.
Just have a shot. Mary Earps is a good goalkeeper, but if you can find the right areas, no goalkeeper's saving it.
But actually, she might just be expecting the pass to Galloway. You can catch her out.
This rate, if Letitia just marks Galloway all game, Newcastle won't score.
They won't shoot. Barker puts pressure on Riviere, who tries to come inside. Here's Zellum. Now Hesse. Tries to find Ladd, who finds Hesse again. And she's got Paris to aim for.
Looked offside again. Oh, bring it down your area is risky. That
Tune, and is it in? No, bounces off the framework. Very fortunate there, Newcastle. It
was a clumsy tackle on Paris.
You can't allow that, Predator. Strike's gone well.
The post, onto the crossbar, bounces across the goal. Okay, well, if Newcastle wanted to get any closer to conceding, they can't get any closer. That is the closest you could possibly get to conceding. It's a good save. It is actually a really good save in the end, but a lot of fortune behind it. That's a much better ball forwards. Riviere hasn't really dealt with it. It is under pressure from Galloway, and it's been forced back to our own goalkeeper. But United were thinking, oh, and that is a very, very lucky moment for Marriott. So it was a very, very weak pass, and
Blundell, and it's cut out again by
really
Newcastle.
Sloppy from United.
Yeah.
Struggling to play out, and again it's won by Newcastle. And that time it's
fizzed in towards the box. Galloway can't get there though. Just team, by the way, not sure who will start up front, but Zakira Musovic is in between the sticks. Lawrence, Buchanan, Carter, and Perisset. In the pivot, it's Ingle and Cuthbert. Canari's on the right. Then whether it's Kirby, Wrighton, or James up front, I'm not sure, but they're the other three in the team. It could be James on the left, Kirby attack midfield, and Wrighton up front. It could be James up front, Wrighton on the left, Kirby in attack midfield. It could be Kirby up front, Wrighton on the left, James in attack midfield. Yeah. So how that lines up, I'm not sure. But yeah, and Kirsty Mears does not make her first start, but Zadorsky does come in from the off for West Ham. As does Katrina Gorey.
Big game for them.
It's interesting to see.
Yeah. But Newcastle need to settle down into this game, and they've won another throw here. They're just moving the ball up the line. 3 throws in a row now. Just trying to work this United defence, trying to find a way through.
Ball down the line, and Gibson can't quite keep that in.
But again, we had to pin United. United haven't looked... Obviously, they've had chances, but I wouldn't say they've done too much. They've looked a bit sloppy playing out the back, and again, it should have been intercepted.
Yeah, that's brilliant from Nikita Paris. Now Heisei, and it's one high up the pitch by
half.
Newcastle.
Barker, I'll tell you what, it feels like at times that United are dropping to Newcastle's level. And it's scrappy, it's, lazy.
Newcastle defended valiantly so far.
Not Newcastle are lazy, but it's just, it's scrappy. And, sometimes there's mistakes creeping in.
Yeah, it's very good performance from Newcastle.
Yeah.
So far, Manchester United, as you say, dropping their level. Here's Heisei. Toon, that's a fantastic challenge. And now here come Newcastle again. And that ball just played into the channels looking for the run of Galloway.
To get onto the end of any.
They're just putting too much on it at the moment, but it's the right sort of idea. We're putting it in that channel. Yeah. It gives something a chase.
When you rush it, you don't really think about how much you just try to get it away from your goal.
Paris, Zellum, and that ball goes in behind. Heisei will give chase here. I don't think she's going to get there though as Galloway comes out.
Donnelly.
Donnelly clears the lines.
But, they are United are winning the foot race in behind every time as well, and because if the goalkeeper doesn't come out there, it's Heisei Perez strong goal.
Yeah. Here is Riviere. Goes down the line, one back by Gibson, now Riviere again. Managed to find Hayley Ladd. Now Millie Turner.
As we think, if at this rate a goal is coming, like if there will be a goal at some point.
Garcia takes on the fullback. Can she get around her? Not quite. But she does then win the ball back, Garcia. Yeah. Blundell.
It's weird because this is all come because they don't clear their lines, Newcastle.
Anna Blundell. Millie Turner goes out wide to Ella Toon. Whips the ball into the box. Flicked on by Heisei. Here's Nikita Paris. Jade Riviere. Try and take on Barker. Gives it to Paris. Paris just lays it off into Katie Zellum. Zellum puts it into the box. It's Garcia at the back post. Just about keeping the play alive, but she is deemed offside. Good job from Newcastle once again. They're getting that line right.
It says exactly. As soon as that flag goes up, you've got both centre halves high-fiving each other. Yeah, they're very happy every time they manage to stop the attack. By however means.
Well, because they're approaching 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
Against Manchester United, and they haven't conceded. They haven't looked really like conceding, other than that glaring opportunity for Nikita Paris.
And the 2 at the bounce across the goal.
Here is Hayley Ladd. Now finds Riviere. Riviere into Heisei. And she tries to take on the fullback, and she's got the beating of her there. Jose Freire, as she blasts past her, puts the ball into the box. No one makes any contact with it, though. It goes across the face of goal. Paris can't get there. Garcia can't get there. Got to throw yourself at that. Ella Toon now cuts it back. Nikita Paris, and it's over the bar again. So many misses from Paris in this game.
And she doesn't even... It's not her body is wrong there. She doesn't lean back. She doesn't... Just scoops it over the bar.
Yeah, a little bit too much on it.
Yeah.
Toon did really well. Great movement, and there's a great pass from Garcia. She managed to keep it in play, knock it back to Paris. Perfect weight of cut back, and Nikita Paris should have buried it.
I am still stunned that United haven't scored in this game. I don't know how they haven't. Newcastle have done well, don't get me wrong, but they've had some glaring opportunities that really should be tucked away. It's one of those where if you think if they put it on target, it's going to be 1-0. Really.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Donnelly obviously made the save for the other Toon volley, but... Yeah.
That's not a great clearance there.
Here is Hannah Blundell. Garcia, and it's one back by Newcastle. Toon gets it in there again, though. Garcia. Ella Toon. Can she get it to Paris? Not quite. It's very much on the line defending at the moment from Newcastle.
It feels like with Newcastle, they either clear their lines too far, or they don't at all. Too many times they've tried to play it cute and play it out and just lost the ball. Or they just levered it to earths. Here, they're trying to play it out, trying to play it, and they look like they're going to lose the ball every time, and then they just launch it long.
Potts can't quite find Galloway. Here is Katie Zellum. You almost want the other way around. You want that instant ball up the pitch and then play from there. Garcia.
Oh, good goalkeeping.
Yeah, it's offside again, though.
Didn't see the flag, thought the Newcastle centre half picked it up.
Just went, nah. Okay, not bothering with that.
No.
But I was offside. Garcia just needs to watch the timing of her runs so far. I think that's the third time now she's been called offside. The
France
Spaniards
struggled as well. Newcastle high line doing well.
Zellum back to Letitia, and just a chance for United to get the ball down, actually play some football. Here's Ella Toon. Turner. Toon. Garcia, tries to find Blundell, but it's won back again by Newcastle. Gibson, Kelly. Ball played long, looking for Galloway. Letitia just about gets there. Here's Katie Zellum. Now Ladd.
It feels like we already know
movement,
that the ball into
Turner.
Galloway isn't going to work. So try something different. Try go out wide. Get the wingers to take on their...
Almost the wingers having to get so deep in order to deal with the overlapping fullbacks of Blundell and Riviere.
Galloway isn't really connecting with any of the long balls.
No, she's got a very difficult job up there against
audacious attempt.
Turner and Letitia.
Yeah. Just too much on it again. But 20 minutes gone now. Still level.
Yeah.
Newcastle. Done well so far.
Yeah. Thanks everyone tuning in and chat. We're at 18 people watching right now, so appreciate that massively. We've already gained 3 subs today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do so. We've only started 2 months ago and we're already growing really quickly. So appreciate all your support today.
Say hi as well.
Our first stream of 2024. Yeah, get involved in the live chat. Say hi, give your thoughts on the game so far. Have you been disappointed by United, impressed by Newcastle? Or anything else you want to say or add to the conversation, please do get involved in the live chat. Riviere. Now Letitia. Finds Heisei. Now it's with Riviere. Zellum. Back to Riviere. Now ups out to Turner. Turner will look to bring it down the left-hand side here. And back into Katie Zellum. Letitia. And it's back to Zellum. Good play from United again, but will it come to anything? It remains to be seen. Again,
that final pass isn't coming off.
Yeah, they try to pick out Nikita Paris. She ends up getting stuck behind defender and trying to foul her. Just can't get the flick on there, Barker.
Yeah, you feel like someone's got to tell Barker that she's got tight, because Riviere wasn't touched tight. She could have brought that down.
Yeah.
Just try to flick it on and missed it. It all comes down to communication.
Hey, say that's an excellent turn.
Great tackle in there, though.
Does really well to recover it. Toon. Now Zellum. Plays it out to Blundell. Blundell goes down the line. Here's Lucia Garcia. She wants to drive inside with it. One back,
tackle.
though, by Newcastle once again.
Important tackles Newcastle are getting in.
Yeah.
We're approaching halfway. We're over halfway through the half now. And they've won it back again in the defensive area. They're just going to bring it out, go long, and try and get Galloway in behind, but they can't get it over. They can get it over the top. Galloway is faster than Turner and Laetitia.
Yeah, they just can't get that ball in behind there.
Yeah.
Here's Ladd. Riviere.
Centre after his heading everything away.
Yeah.
Great interception as well.
Really important one.
And then takes too long about it. It's got to go, and it doesn't go. And
It's not too bad there.
Oh.
Fighting for it there,
brilliant.
Watt, I believe. Now it's Barker.
Right, we're doing the same wins of
And
play.
she does well there. Because she didn't really have anywhere to go.
Good play. Good
So
play
at
from
that
both
point,
of them.
you're either going backwards, in which case you just be hounded towards your own goal by United.
That's the thing. They were being chased by 3 players each. Just managed to get a positive throw out of it between the two of them.
Galloway holds it up well. Here's Barker. Plays it down the line.
I think
They're calling for offside, and she is offside. And Millie Turner with the most dangerous shot of the half.
Yeah.
She sends it towards her own net and doesn't fancy getting the ball.
Makes no reaction from out. Blimey.
Poor Mary.
Right idea from Barker, just a bit too late.
Yeah.
Because the run looked like it was well timed, and the run it was a smart run.
Millie Turner.
Play it sooner, or that runs your decoy.
Here is Garcia. Blundell. Goes back to Turner. United moving the ball so quickly the cameraman can't react.
Yeah.
Here is Laetitia. Nikita Paris. Just plays it out towards Riviere. Now Laetitia. A lovely ball. Finding Garcia. And she can play over the top looking for Paris. Paris chests it down to Ladd. Ladd moves it out wide. Here's Jose Ferreira. Can she get a shot away? Ferreira into Paris. Lovely turn. Good effort. Stopped by Donnelly. Didn't get enough behind that again, Nikita Paris.
And Donnelly actually matched it. Wasn't really a save, it was a pass.
She's got every shot type wrong. She puts too much on the ones that need a deft touch, and she puts nothing on the ones that need to be...
Again, that's a glaring opportunity. She's in the 6-yard box. She's been allowed to turn.
Yeah.
Poor defending in the end, really. And Donnelly, the shot was so weak. Donnelly managed to actually pass it out rather than actually save it.
Yeah.
That's a loose pass from Ella too. Miscommunication between her and Garcia, and out for a Newcastle throw. And again, 25 minutes played, still 0-0.
Yeah, still all square. Just a reminder, if you haven't left a like on the stream, please make sure to do so. It just shows us that you're enjoying it and shows YouTube that you are, and then hopefully our stream will be pushed out even more. By the way, poll in chat now, 27 votes. So thanks everyone that has voted. 78% in favour of Manchester United. That's quite understandable. Very, very strong team. Newcastle, though, 19%. So still a lot of belief that they could get something from this. Still only 4% draw. So thanks to one person out there that believes this game, maybe two, this game could be, a draw. I think it's more realistic than Newcastle winning.
Yeah.
But
is that right?
Who knows?
Before I realised that it wasn't a replay.
Yeah.
No, Man City will be kicking off in a minute's time.
Game against Durham. Again, another side that shouldn't have any problems, but then United shouldn't. Here's Blundell. They're trying to play some sort of routine here. It's not worked. And Newcastle could counter. The ball's played in behind to who? Barker's played the ball long there, but there's no one forward.
I don't know who she's seen. She didn't look up. She just sent it. It was a 4-on-3. And she just wins the ball back. Rather than wait for her to run, just launches it. Expecting Galloway to
panic in there, I feel. Again, from Newcastle, it's get the ball and just smash it in the general direction of United's goal, not get the ball and actually try and play some football. Turner moves it out wide to Blundell, who can play it down the line. Garcia is in here. She beats the defender, pulls it back, and it's dealt with, though, by Newcastle again. Falls to Ella Toon, who gets under her control, then fires one off, and it's in. Great effort from Ella Toon on the edge of the box, firing one in from range. That was brilliant. It's what United have needed. They've just not been able to pull the trigger. It fell in on the edge of the area, and she struck it top corner. Manchester United 1, Newcastle 0.
Yeah, that's been coming. That has been coming for the whole 27 minutes. Just piece of good defending, but again, as I said, they get those clearances out of their own penalty area, but it always ends up on the edge. And Ella Toon on the edge has space, looks up, has a shot, keeper's beaten.
No hope for Donnelly when that's in coming off the upright.
No.
A great effort from Toon.
United have their lead.
United posing.
Yeah.
Newcastle could just get underway here.
Yeah. But for Newcastle, it's now important they don't drop the standard and they don't capitulate. They've got to keep going. They were holding their own.
And they've gone too long instantly. Again, they'd want to play that ball quickly to Barker from the kickers. We saw it with the first kick-off and she couldn't keep it in. But there, again, overhit. So it's because they rush it, it then becomes overhit. But try and do it too quickly.
Yeah. But United have their goal, and that's important.
Here now is Katie Zellum. Garcia. She managed to find Ella Toon. She brings the ball down this left-hand side. Toon slides it towards Paris.
Why are the defenders left that for a goalkeeper?
Because they've all just got back to the line. Yeah.
Very bizarre.
Ball long, looking for Galloway. She gets the head. She flicks it on with her head, but she's never going to get it back in there.
You could tell Paris was going to win that foot race every day of the week.
Yeah. Earps. Riviere. Things have started in Durham, by the way. Lad. Now Jose Ferreira. As she tries to take on the opposition's fullback. Great defending there. Just to stop Jose Ferreira.
Yeah. So we approached the half an hour mark. United having to double their lead. And you feel like if United were to double their lead, that would probably be game over.
Yeah.
At this point in. At this point, you just don't see Newcastle. Yeah, the way the game's gone, the momentum, everything. You just don't see Newcastle getting us back into this game. But you never know in football. Anything can happen.
Definitely.
That's a great ball. Headed flicked on, cleared away. Only falls to Toon on the edge again, though, and she does a dummy, and she can't get a shot away.
Toon.
Kind of runs down a rabbit hole. Recovers.
No, she keeps it going, though. Headed to the edge of the box. Here is Hayley Ladd. Sorry, it was Letitia.
And that's a long ball.
And now Galloway could chase it.
Is she going to get there?
Nah, Riviera recovers back really well there.
That was more an accurate, a less rushed pass. Accurate. It was pretty strong. You know.
Yeah, not bad at all, that.
That's what they need to be doing, because one of those will work. One of them will get Galloway onto it. But Jose Ferreira tries to start through Palace, but Donnelly is going to come out and get that one.
Yeah.
You feel, if Newcastle can keep it at 1-0 going into half time, they might be, they can make a game of it. They want to make sure that if it's 2-0, 3-0, it could be a long second half. And that is going to bobble out off Zellum for a Newcastle throw. And they're keen to get going, Newcastle, keen to back quickly. Zellum gets up, falls to Barker, wins another throw. Newcastle, again, keen to keep moving up the line.
Yeah.
So if they can nick a goal or something, get us back level, the momentum would just slightly shift a bit. And that is poor, really, in there from Galloway. Just knocks out of play.
Just found welcome to the stream. Hi, sorry I'm late. I was watching the Australian Open, but this is over now. Yeah, I didn't catch any of the Australian Open. I was watching the NFL this morning. I didn't see the Australian Open. We'll have to catch up with those results later. I am excited to watch Carlos, though, on Tuesday morning. Here is Newcastle dealing with Garcia again. But it's one back out the pitch. And now here come United. Not bad that from Hayley Ladd as she finds Jade Riviere. Now Hesse. Beatrice, what's your prediction for this game?
Anyone else?
Yeah, if you want to say hi.
Popping in, do that. What Chelsea fans done? Put a message in.
It's a welcoming community here. So get involved.
Newcastle resolute defending. But they've got a whole lot. They've got to keep firm though.
Yeah. Blundell, now Ella Toon. They say trying to win it, falls to Hayley Ladd. Ladd plays it towards Paris. It's overhit though by Hayley Ladd, and Newcastle get away with one there because they didn't deal with it.
Yeah.
And United almost made them pay.
Yeah, and I think from a neutral point of view, if Newcastle can on to half time, makes the second half more interesting because the game wouldn't be done as such. United would still be pushing for more. Newcastle would still be with a shout.
Yeah.
Maybe they can nick a goal for half time.
That would be perfect. If it's drawn at half time, there's every chance Newcastle gets out from the game. I think Newcastle do need to score soonish to keep this game alive, because if not, United are just going to score.
Yeah.
Zellum. Turner. Lovely turn from Millie Turner. Here's Hannah Blundell. Now down the line into Garcia. Now Zellum. Blundell. Katie Zellum again. Now it's with Ladd. Ladd tries to find a pass but can't quite. Forced backwards. Here's Jose Pereira looking to take on Barker. She comes inside. Ella Toon now moves out wide. Garcia. Has she got the being of the defender? Lucia Garcia. No, she hasn't, but it's out for a corner. Yeah, the thing that's been notable about Newcastle has been their defensive efforts.
Yeah.
Very valiant defensively. They've not really been able to link up in attack, which is surprising because across this season that's where they've been dominant.
Yeah.
Is their ability to score so many goals, even if at times they've conceded a few. I guess their setup today is just.
Well, that's the thing. They're very used to just outscoring their opponents, but the attack can't link up because they have changed the system. They've changed it slightly. The wingers aren't as high. They are very, very deep.
Yeah.
Having to feeling they have to adjust for United, which they probably do.
Ball in. Letitia tries to get a flick on the near post. Doesn't quite happen for her. Now Ella Toon. And it's nodded away by a Newcastle player, and that will be out for another corner.
Yeah, Newcastle just getting everything away.
Good ball in from Toon. I think it was Gibson's header.
Yeah.
Just to see it out.
Just fans on 2-0 United, by
Ooh, bit of a low one.
Yeah.
But fair enough.
I went 3-0 earlier.
You went 3-1, I think.
I said 3-1, yeah.
Man City are 1 up. Took them 9 minutes there to break through Durham's defence.
That's the difference, isn't it? I know obviously Newcastle are the league below Durham, but City, not wasting any time. United did struggle.
United took a while to break down, and are still struggling to break down a Newcastle side in the third tier. City are 1 up against Durham in the second tier. And while Newcastle are a very good side, there's still a league difference between the two. Headed in, and there we go. It's 2-0 United. Great ball in. It falls to Nikita Pass, and she's finally put one in the back of the net. Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0. It felt inevitable. Newcastle, trying to rally the troops there. I believe it's the captain Stobbs. But great ball in again from Ella Toon. They don't manage to deal with it. Keeper commits and gets caught out, and it's Nikita Pass unmarked at the back post who heads it in.
Yeah, it's a great. You've got to stop the number one rule. Stop the ball in. It's a really good ball in. Paris isn't marked. Really, really poor goalkeeper positioning. Don't really know why.
That's what I've noticed throughout this game. Donnelly's committed a lot for the ball.
Yeah.
Probably explains why they concede so many.
Yeah.
It's not because their defence is leaky.
Because if she's on a line there, she catches the ball before Paris heads it in. Because Paris was practically on the goal line before she scored.
Or she just read the cross correctly and saw that it was going to fall towards the back post. But yeah.
And now it's mountain time for
Newcastle. Gibson. Quick exchange of passes, and then it goes forward to Kelly, but Blundell will win it, and now tries to get rid of it. Gibson just trying to bring that under her control, but the touch isn't great, and it's out of play. She's rushed there as Garcia was putting the pressure on quickly. Zellum. And that ball lumped forward there by Blundell. Stops towards Gibson. Gibson finds, or tries to find Kelly, but it falls to Blundell again. Now Turner. Earps. Back to Millie Turner and across quickly into Letizia. United want to make this happen fast as they switch the play. Letizia down the line into Riviere. Tries to find Haysaver. Haysaver's being marked tightly there. Letizia wants some support. Finds Jade Riviere, who again comes inside. Now Hayse Ferreira. Back again to Letizia. Zellum and Letizia exchange passes. Now Letizia still on the ball. Finds Blundell, who came very narrow. Exchanges with Toon and then gives out wide to Garcia, who is looking to take on Kelly now. Garcia. Great run. She cuts inside between the winger and the fullback and wins it back again as she almost loses it there to Kelly. How she's still going, I don't know. Ella Toon. And that's a bit messy from Newcastle, out for a corner. But Manchester United.
Yeah, it's going to be a long afternoon now for Newcastle. They'll want to make it a half-time pretty swiftly, I think.
Yeah. Ball in. Paris can't meet that one at the back post, though.
Yeah, a bit too much on that one. From Zellum it was who put the ball in. Yeah, just a bit too much on it. Over Paris at the back post. And
Laura Coombs with the goal for City, by the way.
Fair enough. How many are they going to score there, then?
There's only one.
I'll go 5.
I'll say 7.
7? That's...
They got 7 against Tottenham.
They did,
They can get 7 against Durham.
Yeah, maybe. And I'll see Chelsea and Arsenal kick off in 15 minutes, so...
As does the Bristol City Liverpool game, Crystal Palace Blackburn game, Ipswich Charlton, Luton Brighton, Plymouth Nottingham Forest, Sunderland Southampton, and Sunderland Southampton. A star-studded lineup.
Wait, we have
That's
to
big
kick off
games.
really late.
Why?
Because this game kicked off at 12, now 12:43, and they played
They did. They kicked off,
I hope we were fanning on the pitch, weren't we?
and there'll probably be at least a minute delay. But yeah, they did take a while. I noted that at the time because it was already like 2 minutes, 3 minutes past by the time they actually started.
So we'll be in time.
Oh yeah, they did take long then.
That's cut out well in there by Newcastle, but they've lost it again and it's hacked clear.
Well, I don't know if the FA player is exactly live anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point.
Earps.
I can't tell that's Chelsea fan informing us whether it's 1-0 City or whether they're going to score 10. 10 feels a bit harsh to Durham.
That's still a bit harsh. Poor Durham.
No, he's saying 10.
10-0 Man City. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I don't think they'll get to 10.
No, I don't think they'll get to 10 either. They might only score 3.
Score predictions for Chelsea as well, Chelsea fan.
Oh, yeah,
We
what
can
are
do
we
something.
saying?
I think we'll win.
We've got West Ham, haven't we? So it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, I'll say 4-0.
Fair enough. I'll go 2-0.
Fair enough.
Modest.
And no Sam Kerr either, but
Yeah.
I think Lauren James will step up into her shoes.
Anyone else want to get your predictions in for the City game, despite the fact there's only 1 goal, so don't predict a Durham clean sheet.
If you're going to predict that anyway, you're wrong.
Arsenal game, Chelsea game, any game you want to talk about, get it in there. They're all kicking off soon. This game, whatever.
If you want to say something,
Yeah,
say it.
just a hello.
Jade
Yeah, I'm
Riviere,
talking.
Jose Ferreira, trying to come forwards. It's just a bit messy in possession from Newcastle.
Yeah.
There's a pass there from, I believe it was Watt, trying to play it forwards, and it just hit the player it was intended to go to, who wasn't really alert to the fact the ball was going to come to her. Chelsea fan goes 3-1. Fair enough. Who's scoring for West Ham? Is it going to be one of the new signings? Gory? Zadorsky? Or is it Asayi?
Right.
The striker, the only player for West Ham that can score.
Do you think you expect to see Lewis involved?
I don't think she's on the bench.
She's not.
I looked briefly, I didn't see her.
Maybe she's with Kerr.
Maybe she's just not match fit yet.
Maybe.
Should be interesting. Because it'd be odd not to start from the off if she is fit, because would be one of their stronger players.
Yeah.
Unless they're just resting her up for WSL next weekend. But Katrina Gorey comes straight into action, as does Zadorsky. That's struck an arm there, but the ref decides not to award.
I didn't think it did it?
I thought it had.
I saw only Paris really.
Obviously, no VAR in operation.
Interesting, we get a replay.
It's weird that it now feels draconian to not have VAR.
Yeah.
But
big tackle in there.
it's quite normal in a lot of forms of football.
Barker and Toon both going in there.
But as a fan of the Premier League, or someone who watched a lot of Premier League, obviously used to VAR now, but that ball goes long, and Galloway does get
That's better.
Just it down, but she just holds it up, waiting for support. Now she has Barker, and these two have linked up so well this season, can now try and take on Man United. It's all fallen apart instantly as Laetitia got a strong challenge on Barker.
But better from Galloway to hold it up.
Yeah.
And then Barker initially did really well to bring it forward.
Starting to link up a bit better now.
Yeah.
2 minutes till the half.
They want to end strong, Newcastle.
Yeah. They'll be keen not to concede again, of course.
I mean, they can nick a goal, put themselves right back in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone under the foot of Dodds out there at full-back. And Toon is going to slide through Garcia.
Forwards. Garcia putting the pressure on. That's such an important touch in there from the centre half for Greenwood, I believe.
Yeah.
Body. Greenwood.
I think it's additional time you're going for.
I'll say 2, because we've had some goals, haven't we?
Yeah.
Laetitia now goes back to Earp. Some pressure on from Galloway. But Earps smashes it forward. Here is...
Do you know where everyone was?
Jose Ferreira.
That's...
Fullback bundles down and complains, but Ferreira just taking it past players, and she knocks it
She's not past 3.
past Stobbs, and that's a strong challenge there from Greenwood.
Yeah. He's Jose on the floor for a bit. Nothing wrong with the tackle, which was a big one.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Not sure how much out of time we are going to get here. Jose just stumbling back to her feet.
Yeah, they haven't indicated how long there is going to be for additional time, if any.
I don't even know, they do indicate it.
On the FA Player, I think they have before. Watched a few games on the FA Player.
Well, anytime so, it'd be lovely.
Riviere. Heysay. Now Riviere. Zellum. Laetitia. Finds Riviere, who flicks it to Heysay. Hell of a ball into Ella Toon. Garcia. Shimmies inside. Can't get a clean shot away there. Blundell picks up the ball. Great ball into the box. Heysay reacts quickly, and that is an inch perfect header. This wasn't Heysay, sorry, Nikita Paris. That's her second of the game. United's third. It's Manchester United 3. Newcastle 0, but the flag is up, and that is offside.
No goal.
Can we get a no goal VAR? As if VAR exists.
No goal.
There you go. I do like not knowing how much out of time it is. It makes it a bit more exciting. With no idea when the game's going to end. Turner. Blundell, now Garcia. Millie Turner. Ladd. Paris. Now Riviere. And that is the half. So it was 2 minutes. It was 2 additional minutes. Very happy with that. Anyway, that is the end of the first half here in Manchester. It's Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0. It's been a difficult game for the National North Minnows, but they have given a good fight to United at times. United, a very, very strong team. I don't think Newcastle will be unhappy with how they've done so far. But a good first half, goals from Nikita Paris and Ella Toon making the difference. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a couple of minutes and we'll be back. Okay. But yeah, in the meantime, Harry will give his thoughts on the first half. If you've got any, please put them in the live chat and we'll talk about all of that first half in a few moments' time. But yeah.
Yeah, no. I think we'll start with Newcastle. They started okay. They held firm. They were resolute in defence. Didn't let too much through. There was a couple scary moments in there with when Donnelly had to make a save or when Paris headed it over, Toon put it past the post. A few hairy moments in there, but overall it was a really strong first 20-25 minutes or so. And then and it was just a bit of a lapse in concentration. It was a ball in. It was cleared. It wasn't cleared very well, to be completely honest. Force a Toon on the edge, and we know what Ella Toon can do when she's on the edge of the area. Just really, really well taken goal. Puts it into the corner. Very, 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 very nice finish. And that from there, that's kind of where Newcastle's standard dropped slightly. And obviously United, their tails were up. They were playing much better football, were much happier. Kind of started knocking the ball around with a bit more enthusiasm as such. And then eventually, a couple moments later, it was 2. And again, really good from Toon. Picks the ball up on the edge of the area. Dinks it into Paris, who's unmarked. Heads it into an empty net because Donnelly came to get the ball and missed it. And it's a really, really, really easy header for Nikita Paris. Someone of Nikita Paris' quality should be making that header every single day of the week. And United deservedly 2-0 up. They did take time to get going into the game, I feel. They were a bit slow at the start and there were a few moments of frustration and I feel like a few moments of maybe just lapse in concentration, a little bit sloppy, maybe a bit of complacency kicking in, but eventually they got the goal, then they put their head down, got another one, and now you'd expect them to see this game through until the end. But overall, not a bad half from a United point of view. They played really well, and I think they'll be happy. Mark Skinner will be happy. It was a decent enough first half, and they've got the lead, and that's what matters in a game like this. And I think for Newcastle, they'll also be happy. I think there'll be a little bit of frustration over the fact that they are 2-0 down now and that it's going to take a lot to get anything from this game. But I think overall they're a decent half. As I said, they started pretty well. It's been a little bit sloppy. There's been a few misplaced passes or a few poor touches, losing possession cheaply. That's kind of what you'd expect, with the golfing quality between the two sides. And really, I don't think they can be too annoyed with themselves. It was a valiant effort, and they did really well, and they gave it their all, and then just as I said, another poor clearance. That's kind of been the story of their game so far. The clearance has gone way too far. It's gone over everyone. It's gone back to Earps or Letitia, and United have then rebuilt. Or the clearance hasn't gone far enough, and it's been caught on the edge by someone like Toon or Zellum or Ladd. And that has kind of been the problem for Newcastle, because then that means they're not getting on the ball. And that's a real problem. Either they were giving it back to United over the top, at their other end, and they could rebuild, or they were giving it back to United straight away, and then that's how Toon got her goal. They'll feel like maybe it was avoidable. Maybe they could have survived without the errors. Not really errors, but the second one was a piece of poor play, from Donnelly in the goal. Really struggled, just completely misclaimed the cross, and as I said, Nikita Paris had nothing. Was not going to miss from where that opportunity was. Overall, going into the second half, you think that United have got this in control. they're cruising really. They should be absolutely fine. They'll probably get a couple more. Maybe we could see. I mean, I know some people, Chelsea fans said 2-0 United. Samaya said 3-0 United. You'd expect them to get a couple more. You know, make it 3-0, 4-0, possibly even looking at 5. They really put their foot down. But I think Newcastle, it really depends what Newcastle do. I think that's the major thing. If Newcastle come out, give it their all, put a shift in again, it'll be another competitive half. Newcastle will do pretty well. If it is another half where it is very easy in Newcastle's position to give up and to kind of not play as well as you can and to not push as hard and to not really, because kind of know the game's gone. But if they don't do that and they can go again, who knows what can happen? If they nick a goal in the first minute, then it's 2-1, then it's game on. So realistically, we don't really know what's going to happen. We don't really know who, if anything, can happen for Newcastle. But overall, it should be convincing, really. It should be convincing for United, and they should see themselves home and dry from here on in. So, who knows? But it should be. It should be. But football's a funny sport sometimes, and you never really know what you're going to get. So if Newcastle pull something off, that would be pretty spectacular, to say the least. And I mean, we're in for a good half. If Newcastle pull this back, we're in for a very good half. Obviously, United winning here, City winning, Arsenal and Chelsea kicking off in 2 minutes time.
2 moments.
2 moments.
But yeah.
A lot of football going on. All the big sides so far are avoiding any upsets or concerns.
Yeah, I don't think we expect to see any huge upsets. I think we're more likely to see an upset with a struggling WSL side to someone like Bristol City drew Liverpool. So that's not great for them. I think we're more likely to see, like, just trying to think who's drawn who. Obviously, Brighton have got Luton. Brighton are quite a good side on their day. West Ham have got Chelsea, haven't they? So yeah, all the little sides of the WSL haven't really got the smaller teams. So the draw's been quite unfavourable in that regard. I don't think there's too many opportunities for upsets. I think if the London City Lionesses get through, which they should against Moneyfields, they've got the potential to be a difficult team. Southampton, I would expect to get through today against Sunderland, in which case they could be tough in the next round. Durham, I think, well, they're quite high in the WSL in the Women's Championship, so we would expect more from them against Man City, not to concede within 9 minutes, but they are doing well to not concede it since then. Sorry, conceded after 7 minutes, but in terms of the other ties, I realise I don't know enough about Crystal Palace or Blackburn to have an opinion there, but I don't really see either of them challenging anyone, neither with Ipswich and Charlton. I think Luton will give Brighton a decent game, but I mean, other than the fact it's at home, they haven't really got a lot in their favour there. But yeah, maybe Reading. I'd like to see Reading do something, just because I think they've obviously gone down in such a horrible situation. It's the fact that they were relegated and then due to die young, they've ended up with no money and have to come part time. So yeah, it's not an ideal situation there. Anyway. Can't be long left now until that second half starts. Hopefully the second half matches the first half in terms of intensity. United haven't been at their full capacity yet, I don't think. They've not really taken off. Don't get me wrong, they're still 2-0 up. Could have been 3-0 up if Nikita Parris had timed her run a little better. But overall, they've done quite well. Manchester United, could they be on more? Maybe. As for Newcastle, I'm a little disappointed actually with what I've seen from Newcastle. I thought they'd be very good going forwards because they have been all season, but they've not really shown that today. I don't know if it's just the occasion gains them a little or what, but they've just not done enough yet to really warrant the praise we gave them in the build-up. So yeah, not an ideal fixture just yet. I want to see more from both sides. I think United fans want to see more from you. I think Newcastle fans will be hoping Newcastle can actually give a bit of a fight in this game. But yeah, other than that, second half should start soon. I'm sure it's going to be a good game. The game's just kicking off across the Women's FA Cup. Bristol City, Liverpool and Sunderland, Southampton have started, and it won't be long now until all the other games get underway as well. Of course, we do have 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock kickoffs as well in this first weekend of the Women's FA Cup. Yeah, good to have women's football back. Obviously, next weekend, the return of the WSL. We're not covering Chelsea Man United because we're going to be at the game. Yeah. So I can't cover it on Sunday, but we will be here. Yeah, we'll be on the socials.
Go to the Insta, follow it.
I'll make Harry take a picture of Sam Kerr and put it on there.
Mind Sam Kerr, that's what she's there.
Should just be in the crowd with us. But yeah, but we will be live next weekend, so do not fear. Arsenal versus Everton, I believe it is, on the Saturday morning. We'll be live for that instead.
Also, thought you'd have to make me take a picture of Sam Kerr. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah. Oh God, what a terrible situation. I have just like a picture of Sam Kerr. Yeah. Anyway. Hopefully not on now until that second half.
Yeah. It's all about conservation for Newcastle now. Don't get hammered. Don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Has been about that from the start, really. And I feel like that's potentially been hammered in a bit too much by the manager because they played very conservative and they've not got forward quick enough. Because they got an early goal here. They could have given United a really good game from there. But because they've already conceded and then now they're 2-0 down going into the break, could have been 3-0, which would have been pretty much the nail in the coffin. Just feels like that's it. So that's pretty much the game done. They've cost their chance, or cost themselves a chance at giving this a good game.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
Always next year. But yeah, Newcastle in the Championship next season, you'd imagine they'll be strong.
Expect. Not there yet.
Cup they are.
They are. They're absolutely cruising, and I can't. It's Rebecca somebody, the manager's name. I think Rebecca.
B. Langley.
It's not.
Unless it's Bex.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is Becky Langley.
Yeah.
There you go. Probably real name Rebecca potentially. But yeah. Quite interestingly, she's coached football since the age of 14 whilst growing up on a farm. Great stuff.
Getting the cows playing 4-4-2, was she?
Well, that's how it reads, yeah. That's all we know about Becky Langley. She used to own her parents owned a farm and she coaches football. Great stuff.
Wow. And now she's here taking on Mark Skinner.
Yeah. Chelsea fan says, I'm going to the game. If I see you, I'll say hi. Oh, right. Hopefully see you there, Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Where are you sitting? Which turns out we're sat next to Chelsea fan.
That's soon.
We'll have to do our first... we'll have to practice our signatures. We'll bring some merch.
We'll bring some merch. We don't have merch. We've got a pen.
We'll make merch and bring it.
We've got a pen that doesn't work.
Yeah, we do have TSU pens. No, I think we can always change the ink in them. And the pen.
There's actually a thing for memberships on the other channel. Then we'll get a pen.
No, because then they have to send us their address, and then we have to send them pens from our address, and then they'll know where we live.
Good point.
We'll send them from
Dodgy
someone else.
Some ran-down factory.
Yeah, just put a different address on.
Look forward to the second half. Both teams are out. Don't know quite who we're waiting for. Newcastle in their huddle again. And the United player subs ready to leave the pitch.
Yeah, don't know why they're still playing.
So United decided they're going to do their own huddle because the subs are still trying to leave the pitch, and Newcastle were waiting because Barker was still in the changing rooms. These two sides are terrible at trying to kick a game off. They're never ready.
Yeah.
Rest standing in the middle looking like a right tart because no one's just blown their whistle. Tell them to get a move on.
God, I remember playing football here.
Yeah,
United just going to start. Not even on the pitch yet.
Newcastle still doing their huddle because their players, yeah, you say, their players are still running on. Where were those players? What have they been doing? Having a nap? Going to the toilet?
It's 11 in that huddle. The ref could just go, well, we're starting now.
Yeah, you're 11 on the pitch.
Unlucky.
Oh,
yeah, Chelsea fan, what stand are you sitting in on Sunday?
Big game for United, big game for Chelsea. Looking forward to it. Anyway, now we can get underway for that second half. Finally. And it'll be 2 to get us underway. For the last 45, here we go, we're off. And United will be hoping that they can hammer home a very strong victory now. And they are...
Start the second half in the similarly dominant manner they did the first. What? Oh, right. Very good. Take on me. Anyway, here's Garcia. Thank you. Blundell. I wonder that was going to go over everyone's head, but yeah.
It took me a while. I'll go for the lyrics first.
Laetitia. Now it's with Jade Riviere. Back to Earps. Don't believe the other side has made a change.
Nope.
I don't know if the FA player would tell us if they had.
Nope.
We'll have to guess. Zellum. Now Hayley Ladd lifting it over the top, looking for that run of Heisei Ferreira, who's might well get there. She does really well there, Heisei. And she keeps it in play. Brilliant job from the Brazilian. Now with Riviere. She really needs a goal, though. She's played well today, but she really needs a goal, just for herself.
Yeah.
More than anything. Zellum. Strike on goal, but it's wide of the mark.
A bit more threatening as it got closer and closer.
Yeah. Yeah, just drifted wide there. And Arsenal women are 1-up against Watford.
Within a minute or 5.
It's not been long. 4 minutes.
Not a great start for Watford.
No. Chelsea are 2 minutes in, so they're having similarly difficult problems with starting the game. What's going on today?
Well, I wonder it's just the coverage of it is delayed. It's not as accurate.
Well, you think FootMob would have someone there.
Maybe.
Probably not, actually. So they have to watch an FA player and they go, well, it's 2 minutes in. Blundell. Now Toon. Blundell. But for some games, there's no coverage.
So I guess.
Like Bristol City, nothing there.
So someone must be there.
Crystal Palace, Blackburn, Ipswich, Charlton, Plymouth, Nottingham Forest, and Sunderland, Southampton. Yeah. Good to see Luton Brighton, though, is on the FA player as well. Newcastle bring the ball forwards. That's Galloway putting it into the box. Looking towards Kelly, but Earps gets there. But you want that the other way around, really. You're not Newcastle.
Yeah.
You want Kelly delivering it to Galloway. Because Galloway just scored. Heisei. Trying to come forwards, but some strong challenges. Stop her in her tracks. It's been good from Newcastle, to be honest. I think we forget that they are in the third tier.
Yeah. It's like a League One side against Manchester in the equivalent.
I don't know yet. My friend has the ticket, says Chelsea fan. Fair enough. But yeah. Hopefully it's a good game.
Yeah, I hope so.
And Galloway chasing it here. And she manages to win it off Laetitia. Coming forwards, Galloway. Ball in, and it's claimed by Earps.
Yeah, I got isolated by Laetitia there. Good defending in the end. Not much else Galloway could have done with that.
Turner. Blundell. Now Turner, and it's with Blundell again, and City have doubled their advantage. Don't have held strong for a while, though, to be fair to them.
Yeah.
Don't think they're going to get to 10.
No.
Man City, but
I think my 5 was a pretty good prediction.
I don't think 7's unreasonable, because Tottenham were only 2-0 down at half-time.
Good point.
Went on to concede 7. I believe it's 2-0.
I think mine 3.
Either way, City could still be 3-0 at half-time.
Yeah, they could be.
Here's Nikita Paris. Good challenge. Falls to Jade Riviere, who just rifles one towards goal, but it is wide.
Not a bad effort, just wide.
No. Jade had a lot of power behind it. Absolute Paris got absolutely bodied there. Carl, beg you welcome to the stream. Where can I watch it, please? If you're in the UK, the game is available on the FA Player. If you are not, then unfortunately I cannot help you. Sorry, but if you want to listen to our commentary, you're more than welcome to. We are not going anywhere. So, yeah, you can just stay here. And here is Jose Ferreira. Good challenge from Body. And tries to bring it forwards. It's cut out, though, by Manchester United. Smash long. Here's Galloway. Strong challenge from Letitia. And Ipswich Town go 1-0 up against Charlton. Big goal for them. Obviously, progressing into the next round could be huge. For the Tractor Girls, I'm guessing is their nickname. Not sure.
Yeah.
Ball forwards, looking for Jose Ferreira. Ball into the box. So it's not into the box. It's nowhere near the box from Jose. Not a great delivery.
No.
Just got it all wrong there. Seems to get caught in the turf.
Not threatening anyone, that.
No, apart from maybe the crowd.
Yeah.
And the cameraman.
No, because there's only one. Is that really?
Yeah. No, there is...
No.
No, I see one that...
Where?
Far side, in front of that Chivas
Oh, it's
sponsor.
not the FA player camera, though.
No, it's just some bloke with a camera. Just a fan. They've let him on the pitch, though.
I'm guessing it's for the United account, isn't it?
Probably.
Some blow, just...
Well, we'll have... United will probably have some camera... like operators? I don't know what you'd call them. Photographers. There you go. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Who take like photos for the socials and that.
Yeah. And just because they need photos, like website and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and off the game. Riviere, Zellum. Here come United. Heisei. Now Toon. Hello Toon driving forwards. Now Garcia, and it's 2-0 Arsenal.
Wow. Not a good start for Watford at all.
Garcia puts the ball in. It falls to Jose Ferreira, who just about manages to bring it under her control. She's flicking it about like Ronaldinho at the moment. But she does end up losing possession. Galloway tries to turn Letitia. And then Toon goes back. Toon does look so threatening with the mask on.
Yeah, I've noticed it, to be honest. I didn't realize she had a mask on for the first half.
No, I did, because she looked like a superhero.
Ah, makes sense.
Does it? Like,
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Didn't realize she was injured, though. Or had injured her face.
I don't know. Maybe she's taking up boxing.
Maybe.
Paris. Ball into the box. Garcia can't quite get the header in the right direction. Here's Ella Toon. Nice movement from Toon, trying to work it forwards, but it doesn't quite come off. Ball smash long, and now here's Millie Turner. Zellum, Turner. Hayley Ladd.
Oh, lovely little shimmy.
Away from Galloway.
Who came galloping in.
Here's Jose for that was horrendous. Jose
Great tackle.
just about keeps that in. Now Riviere. Ball in, headed away.
But again, as far as the edge of the area, they can't get out Newcastle.
Zellum. Now Turner. Zellum again. Turner again. Ball sprayed out wide. Is Blundell going to get there? She tries her best and almost keeps it in.
She'd have kept it in.
Just slides off the pitch.
Yeah. Where's the ball gone then? There we go. Newcastle, they're remaining firm, but you'd expect United to get a couple more at least in these last 36 minutes.
Turner tries to play it across. Here's Riviere.
United as well, wouldn't you?
They say that's a lovely turn. Lads knocks out wide, ball in, and it's on top of the keeper who punches it away. Garcia across goal, poked in by Paris. And that one will stand. Paris a second, United's third. It's in Manchester United 3, Newcastle 0. There's a Newcastle player on the deck with a potential head injury. Just, Yeah. Tried to get the ball. It was a great ball in. It's a clash though between the goalkeeper and the fullback. Failed to Garcia. She pokes it across and Paris just places it in.
Yeah, it's not a great piece of goalkeeping.
It's not a great bit of defending from Newcastle. There's just almost fell on top of each other there.
Yeah.
The ball was put into a dangerous area. Bit of confusion at the back. Leads to a goal. Leah Valti and Alessia Russo with the goals, by the way, for Arsenal so far.
As expected, really.
Yeah, Valti linked with a move away recently, though, to Real Madrid. I'd be keen not to let that happen at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Considering
when
her
do you
quality.
expect... Now it's 3-0. You'd expect Mark Skinner to bring on subs soon.
Yeah.
Rest his side up for the weekend.
Well, it's not a very young bench. There's no young players on there. It's like Leah Galton and...
Well, it's about pleasing players, isn't it? Give them game time.
Yeah. Guess if they can get players getting goals for confidence, but... Yeah, 3-0 game set and match, says Chelsea fan. Yeah. Seemingly so.
Newcastle giving it a good go, though. Still going as well, coming into the box here. Oh, I couldn't quite get the delivery in there. United trying to play out really good stuff from Hasey. She deserves a goal.
Here's Ella Toon. Now Hayley Ladd, ball forwards looking for Nikita Paris. But they can't quite get there. United lose it again. Here come Newcastle.
Soft fouling. You can give them though. It looks like there will be a change for Newcastle coming as well. In a moment or two.
Come on, Chelsea, as Chelsea fan. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. No goals yet for Chelsea. Oh, well, 13 minutes actually. Nottingham Forest 1-0 up against Plymouth though.
So the goal's flying in round the grounds.
Yeah.
It looks like there'll also be another change coming for Newcastle. Oh, no, 2. Maybe. Anyway, they're still coming forward. There's a player down.
Galloway down, holding her head.
Now, I think Newcastle might just hold the changes before, just to see if she's alright first.
Yeah.
Don't want to go chuck a load of subs out the window.
Yeah. Soon to bring her off, but it's not been poor from Newcastle today. It's not been brilliant from Manchester United either.
No.
They have just been the better side.
Yeah.
Newcastle will make their changes now, despite Galloway being on the deck.
Who's it going to be then? So, I doubt we're going to get a graphic to tell us who, so we'll have to work this out.
It looks like it's 7 off.
And coming on, that Messi came on, and then if Four puts his board up a bit quicker, number 10 is going to come off for number 20.
So, who's on and who is off?
So 20 is on, alongside another player. And number 10.
So that's Bordeaux, who I believe is a left back.
20.
Yes, coming on for Georgia Gibson.
Yeah.
I believe he's played midfield. Number 7 came off, which is Tyler Dodds. No idea who came on.
Bordeaux's just gone to right back.
Yeah, I knew she's a fullback.
And the other player came on, I don't quite know. I think it's the number, is it number 11 on this right hand side?
11 didn't start, so yes, Elson.
Yeah. So Elson and Bordeaux. So 2 changes for this right flank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just guess minutes, isn't it? Experience, legs. Good for those 2 to get on in this game.
Turner, Zellum. Now Ladd playing it towards Jose Ferreira. Manages to find Riviere. Jose. Good stuff from Jose. Takes it past the defender. Finds Ella Toon. Toon rolls it across. Cleared away.
Terrible shot, really.
Yeah. Didn't get anything behind it.
No.
They say nice turn.
Bit late. Confirmation of the subs. Ball across. Oh,
And it goes over.
United could have had more. I do feel like they could have had more in this game. I feel like maybe Newcastle let off the hook in that department, but equally, Newcastle, I don't think they deserve to be hammered in this game. I think they are cut a couple of goals away from a battery. They just need to be careful of that.
Yeah, still 30 minutes to go.
Which could be in their favour, could also
Be to
work
their
against
peril.
them. Yes.
Callaway jostling for it with Letizia there. Zellum. Toon. Blundell. Now Katie Zellum. Finds Paris. Ladd. Plays out wide. Jade Riviere can't quite keep it in.
Yeah. Newcastle, you can tell that United can't take their foot off the gas.
And well, Chelsea have conceded.
Oh dear. That is not good. Reigning FA Cup
God's
champions for the last 2 years.
Didn't concede in the 2021 tournament.
1-0 down to West Ham.
Yeah.
Not the start that Emma Hayes was thinking of in the Cup. It's not a weak side for Chelsea either, and the defensive woes continue. Can't buy a clean sheet or a good performance at the moment from Chelsea. This is Elton on a charge, does well. Man's got to take on 5 people, and she's done it right there. Blundell eventually wins it back, but had no support really. Garcia does well in there. Blundell goes over the top, finds Parrish, is onside. Touch let her down a little bit though, and Newcastle managed to recover, and that ball is sent long by Donnelly. Up in the air. Toon spins on it, knocks it back. Hayes asking for it on the right hand side. She's in absolute acres of space. Zellum's seen it, not going to play it though, and gives it to Letizia instead. Who does give it to Riviere, and Hayes now come inside to receive the ball. Very good drive, beats 2 of them, knocks it out wide to what's I've forgotten her name now. Oh,
Who?
yes,
Hayes.
Ladd.
Oh, Hayley
Yeah,
Ladd.
It must be Ladd. Yeah, it must be Ladd. Garcia's going. I keep thinking of Galton now, but we've said because she's going to come on. She's not.
Turner. Blundell. Here's Zellum. Now it's Nikita Paris. Nice movement. Goes back to Hayley Ladd. Just lifts it out wide to Jade Riviere. Riviere. Nice touch. Sets herself. Goes to Heisei. Heisei Ferreira. Not a lot of room to work with there, but she plays it back to Jade Riviere. Ball in. Garcia can't quite get anything on that.
United corner though. Chancing to add a 4th to this game. Well, I don't think we need to worry about extra time or anything. I think United have dealt with that problem.
Ball in from Garcia. Punched away.
Better punch than what we've seen so far. And that did go out, and we'll run through for a goal kick. Oh no, we did go out and run through for a corner.
Yeah, punched away by Donnelly.
But instead, there are going to be changes, and it's a triple for, was it a quadruple? Yes, it is. It's 4 changes for United.
Plentiful. Number of changes here then. That's Melvin Mallard, I can already see, and Leah Galton. Trying to work out who the others are.
So 8 for 12. Not quite sure who 12 is.
I think that's Guerrero coming on. Hayley Ladd is number 12 coming off. That's Rachel Williams. So, Melvin Mallard is on in place of number 22. Here's Nikita Paris. It is Guerrero, as I say, on for Hayley Ladd. And then Leah Galton, you'd imagine, will come onto that left-hand side to replace number 17.
Garcia.
Indeed. And then Rachel Williams, you'd imagine, will come through the middle. No, because I've already thrown Mallard through there, so I don't know where Rachel Williams is going to play. But Galton is on, as is Williams. 23. But it's just Heisei, so yeah. Lots of changes.
As expected.
Yeah.
Good shift from all those. Got the job done. Now a bit of resting. Bit of rotation.
Also, someone's just joined the Discord. If you've just joined from here, welcome. And thank you for joining. I don't know if it is from this stream or not.
I don't know if you can access it from this stream.
I think it's in the description.
Well,
No?
I don't know.
So yeah. Anyway, if you haven't joined that, please feel free to join it. Blundell, he doesn't fall 20 on it now. It's Ella Toon. She lashed her shot away, doesn't come to anything, but she is holding her face now. Rachel Williams tries to feed it through to Galton, and that was rolled on to Donnelly.
Yeah. "25 minutes to go. Game all but done."
Chelsea fan says, "What are you doing, Chelsea?"
Yeah.
Barrett, valid question.
Sums up. It's been the same story all season with no Millie Bright. That's a go all over the top. Elson's in. Oh, good defending from Turner. I thought Elson was in behind there.
Here is Millie Turner again. After that crucial intervention. Guerrero. Not seen a lot of her this season, Guerrero.
No.
Ball pass forwards there from Mallard. She can't quite find Zellum.
Practically played every game.
Sorry, two. But yeah, Newcastle ball forwards doesn't amount to anything. Anyway, here is Turner. Now Letitia. Ball goes long, looking for the run of Melvine Mallard. But it's going to bounce out of play. So yeah. Just over 23 minutes to play. Just under 23 minutes, sorry. Not long left now. Feels like United have got this sewn up. They know it. Newcastle know it. Yeah. We all know it. Newcastle haven't threatened. They haven't had a shot on target. They haven't fairly had a shot. So it's been a difficult one for them. This is an experience, though, of playing what it's like to play one of the heavyweights.
Yeah. 3-0 is not a bad result. It's just whether it gets worse than that.
Riviere. Cut out by Greenwood at the back.
I don't know whether... It feels like for me, 4's always been my threshold in terms of... You look at 4 and the team scoring 4 and you go, yeah, okay, they've controlled that game. I don't know it's because 4 it's been more like more a threatening number than 3. But...
Maybe.
It does, because
maybe it's the graphology of 4 that's
rigid and pointy, and 3 is...
3's inviting. Yeah.
Maybe it's just because 4 goals is better than 3. 3-1 though, however, if Newcastle can nick something, they'll look a little bit more competitive. And they have got a throw in the United half.
Yeah.
Not sure they're going to throw it in the net, but they can build from it.
No, they
Maybe
can't.
Not. Oh, they may have won it back though. Barker.
Can she get it to Galloway?
Does really well.
Trying to find Galloway. Does find Galloway, but it's cleared away by Turner if we can get there.
Shirt, yeah. That's a shot cleared.
Hacked away by Turner. And Rachel Williams giving it chase.
Oh, blimey.
Barrels into the centre half there.
Very late from Williams. Likely to avoid a card.
It's her first foul. She's only just come on.
Hasn't a card yet, can we?
No, I don't think so.
Rest not much to do at all.
No, it's not been too combative in its nature.
Because Newcastle, feels like Newcastle.
The strong challenges have been timed well, but there's not been too many of those anyway. It's not really been a feisty affair.
No. Chance though for Newcastle to flood the box with players in. It's not a bad ball in. No one was there. Ball to Galloway though, as a swing. Elson wins it back. Kept alive. Really good use of her body from Galloway. Wins a throw. Newcastle just... Oh no, they didn't win a throw.
No idea who has the ball at the moment.
No.
United throw.
Yeah. 10
Blundell.
minutes to go. Newcastle try and pin him in the corner.
Here's Williams. And Blundell plays it over the top. Brought down well by Greenwood. Newcastle lift the ball forward. It's cut up by Blundell. Now Toon. Zellum. Toon. Blundell.
United in control. They're composed. They're comfortable. Just seeing this game through now.
Now Mallard. Ball towards Galton. Rachel Williams against the woodwork. Williams again. And it's in. Great finish from Rachel Williams. Could have scored the first. Tucked in the rebound. Manchester United 4. Newcastle 0. Impressive stuff. Very impressive stuff.
Yeah. Would have been a brilliant goal if she scored the first one. Hits the crossbar.
Set so well by Galton. She should have scored the first. The second, a less convincing effort, if anything.
Yeah.
But that's the one that goes in. And United to make it 4. Newcastle haven't offered enough of a threat or a challenge today.
This performance, Newcastle haven't really faltered. Performance has been consistent throughout. But overall, it's the performance hasn't been good enough to challenge with the very best, like Man United. And there's going to be a change for United. Riviere is going to come off and be replaced by two other footballers. Then, they're out the screen. Brilliant.
I'm sure we'll see a graphic in a second.
Looks like Blundell might have gone to right back, I think.
They have done that a few times this season to accommodate for Evans coming on. But anyway, Galton puts the pressure on. And that's how to play for a Liverpool throw. Not a Liverpool, Man United throw. No idea where Liverpool's come from.
No. Feels like the goals have quietened down a bit.
United have just scored.
I meant like around the grounds.
Oh right, yeah, no, nothing's happening. Well, I guess it's nearing half time in a lot of games. Durham will be back underway soon. Oh no, City Durham will be about to go to half time, sorry, and it'll half an hour through in a lot of the games.
Yeah.
But yeah. No. I'm having a mare.
City Durham will be out to kick off the second half.
Yeah.
The other games will be half an hour through.
Well done. Someone is switched on. Melvin Mallard.
Still got to know one of these today.
Oh God. Toon.
Oof, not a great touch. 17 minutes left. United corner. I mean, if they can score a couple more, then it looks much more convincing, doesn't it?
Smite asks, are Newcastle doing good? I haven't really followed the game. They've not been particularly good. Defensively, they've been too open. They allowed Man United too much time to take their shots. They've not really linked up in attack. They fought quite well and held shape quite well early on, but since then it's fallen apart. As more goals go in, they become more and more open. I guess that desire to get back in to fight sort of drops as you plunge further out of the game.
Exactly what you're expecting. Hold firm, concede, drop the standard a little bit.
I'm watching a coronation, says Smile. What coronation? I don't know. I didn't know there were any coronations going on. No. I don't keep up with all the latest coronation news.
What was the outcome result last night, though?
Ivory Coast won. I have no idea.
Oh.
But they did, didn't they?
I turn off all notifications for it.
I think I have them on, I just don't remember. Let's have a look. It was a side that scored for West Ham, by the way.
Mallard.
Yeah, Ivory Coast won. They scored after 4 minutes.
1-0.
2-0. Scored again after that.
They're a women's AFCON.
Probably. Not sure. Gotta be.
Hasn't got to be.
Right, you'd think so.
Yeah. But there are enough... My thinking, was there enough nations that actually have teams?
Let me search for WAFCON.
That's risky.
Yeah, there is a WAFCON.
Yeah.
Started in 1998. Took on its current name in the
How many
2016.
teams playing it then?
South Africa won it last time. They got one
12.
title. Nigeria have
12.
11. There are 12 teams,
How does
yes.
12 work?
3 groups of 4.
And then?
2 teams go through from each, and then like 2 of the third place teams. I'd guess. Let's have a look.
We're learning on the spot here, already. Denmark's got a king now.
Why? And who is it? Ericsson?
I don't know. I guess that's the coronation you've been watching.
Yeah.
Good for Denmark. Welcome to the...
So it's 3 groups of 4 teams.
Yeah.
The top 2 teams and the 2 best third place teams. So 2 of the 3 third place teams get through.
That's not very fair, is it?
Quite
Like
difficult.
Barker did come off from McQuaid.
Quite difficult not to get through for the big teams then.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Obviously, in the men's game today, we've got Aston Villa Everton as well. That had its female equivalent yesterday because we had that was the FA Cup title. Those 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, Everton won 3-0. Bit of a shock.
Yeah, it sounds like Villa's season, doesn't it? Villa are being really poor. Carla Ward's side just not firing on any cylinders.
Yeah. Quite a ward link with the Chelsea job. I just don't. After what I've seen this season, I'm not encouraged.
Neither.
The favourites are Casey Stoney and Laura Harvey. We might have a video coming out about that later this week.
Maybe.
The Queen's abdicated in Denmark. King Frederick X. It's live right now. Cool. Well done, Frederick. To be a king. And the 10th one named Frederick. Incredible stuff.
Probably a different one.
Strike from Selim is wayward, to say the least. You don't tend to see monarchs abdicate, do you?
Mm.
Shame, really.
Get ready, Louis on the front. Donnelly, Newcastle just happy to see this game out. They've turned up. They gave it a good go.
I thought when you said there's a new king being coronated, I thought that Denmark just didn't have a king before.
No, right.
And had decided we're going to have a king now. I was thinking, how do you choose that?
Just random bloke.
Yeah, because kings are chosen by God.
Used to be.
They are, because it comes from that family, isn't it? But like, well, were they though?
That's what it rooted from, because it was the divine right of kings, wasn't it?
Yes.
All that jazz.
All that jazz.
I can tell you now, King Charles is not a representation of God on earth.
No, I don't care about kings anyway, lol, says Chelsea fan. Yeah, no. Not exactly a pro-monarchy kind of guy.
Andrew.
Here is that Evans? No,
Evans.
Blundell. I
Yeah.
forgot she switched sides. Guerrero. Ball into the
Great
box, headed away, falls to Toon on the edge. Not position ready to strike it though.
Well, just probably could have. I think if you put it on
Evans.
target, you got a good guy.
Lifting it towards Mallard.
Really poor touch.
Yeah, I don't think she expected the ball to come. I think she thought
No.
the left back was actually going to make some contact with that, but just couldn't.
Oh, Zelen, what a turn. Roulette spin.
Majestic stuff. Here come United. Ball in, Mallard trying to get a shot away, but can't. It's cleared away. Well, we had some fears it might go to extra time today. I don't think those fears run true anymore.
If not, we are for the best 11 minutes of football.
We are. You should see me here crying.
Yeah.
I'm knackered. Here's Zellum. Evans. Galton. Comes inside. Shifts it to Toon. Toon. To Guerrero. Ella Toon. Places it across goal. Not quite on target though.
Nope.
Tries just to squeeze it into that far corner, but it doesn't come off. Not far away.
The net to ripple there.
And Brighton have broken their deadlock at Luton Town. It's Brighton 1, Luton 0.
As you'd expect.
Yeah,
Right,
so.
from Luton though in the first to last at that long.
And Charlton are level with Ipswich.
Big goal for Charlton. Now the goals are ramping up as they head towards half time. Big tackle in there on Zellum. City will be back underway now as well. As we see out the last 10 minutes of this game. Great drive from Mallard. Great tackle from the defender. But Mallard still has it. That's a terrible pass. And now here come Newcastle. Can they turn the style or just smash it long? Smashed it long. Didn't work. Runs from to
Letizia.
yeah, that's the one.
Here's Marriott. Now Turner. Evans. Galton. Toon. Leia Galton now. And that comes off the fullback Bodu, and it's claimed by Donnelly.
Yeah, good block in there. Stop that. That's what they should have done for the first four. Stop that ball in. For the first couple. But, you know, we can't. This is, it's what we expected, really. Newcastle would have given it a good go, but United to be in total control come the end of it.
Yeah.
And 8 minutes to go. They're just kind of slowly just walk, strolling to the final whistle. Newcastle want to keep it as low as they can.
Zellum. Guerrero. Now Letizia. Now Evans. Evans goes down the line into Galton. Turner. Blundell. Toon. Moves it out wide. Mallard. And it's blocked and out for a corner. So Toon takes it quickly. Zellum. And Toon linking up. Charlton have gone ahead. Williams. Turner's effort. Blocked off in the air. It's still not dealt with, but Donnelly throws herself on top of it. But yeah, as I say, Charlton up 2-1 now against Ipswich. They've turned that game on its head.
Poor cut win at Ipswich Town.
Yeah.
Decent side they've got.
Yeah, the striker is my friend's cousin, I think.
Yeah.
I think she said, but yeah. What a player. Tissier. Blundell. Mallard. And Toon trying to link up there. Samaya says United have done well, though. Comfortable win. Indeed. They've done very well.
Yeah, they took a bit to get started, but once they got going, once they got on top, they were on top and they haven't left.
Yeah.
But no, good day all round, good stream, 74 votes.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Majority
Appreciate it
were right,
massively.
I'm guessing.
I'll have a look in a second.
Right. So, spreads out to...
Yeah, majority smashed to 82% voted for Manchester United win.
Williams isn't going to get there, Bordeaux does well. For example,
The 1% who voted for a draw will be bitterly disappointed.
Yeah.
And the 16% that went for Newcastle equally annoyed.
That's a decent 16% though, you know.
A lot of people back Newcastle today, yeah. But
They've got a good support of the team.
they do. Or it's just loads of Man City fans.
Maybe.
Turner, sorry. Turner.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the same ring
Should
to
be
it.
Laterna and Letitia. Or just Tissier. Tissier and Laterna.
Turner feels like a skill
Yeah.
move. Rachel Williams. Oh, he's pulled off Turner. But yeah, very comfortable for United.
Oh, good.
Donnelly,
Well
yeah.
played. Or she's just going to palm that into Galton, who's going to
It
score.
looked like that was how it's going to go, yeah.
Launches it long, stopped by Letitia. Good feet in there from, was it N?
Ball through. And Galloway's giving chase. I'll just let it. Lino's flagged that off. Let her have a go.
Yeah.
She was in.
Bound to score.
Would have been a tight one anyway.
Yeah. Would you?
What?
If you were the liner, right? It was a tight one. You think she was off.
Well, no one's going to complain, are they?
Yeah.
So just let it run. Go, sorry, I thought she was on. I shut my eyes at that moment.
Obviously, it's blatantly obvious. Put your flag up. If it's a tight one, go on. Let them have it.
Yeah.
Not agreeing to cheating.
It's not really cheating, is it? How's it benefit?
Away. If anything, it might get.
Galloway's got a goal clause.
And she might get a move away.
Yeah. Double change then for Newcastle. If the FA player can't even work out who it is, we're going to have a hard time, but let's see what we can do.
So, Galloway is off.
That's number 18 is off for who?
Number 19?
Salisbury. Oh, come on, we beat the FA player to it.
Oh, I missed it because I was watching the graphic. I wasn't watching what the football put on his board.
Oh. Well, that is...
2.
Yeah, that's Bert.
And Bert is going to come on for...
13?
Yeah.
Is that? No, 13 didn't
15?
start. 15, potentially.
Greenwood. Yes. No. Greenwood blonde.
No, that is Greenwood. Greenwood is not blonde. We called someone else Greenwood for 90 minutes.
Yeah, we have.
Galton. Cuts in. Blocked. Falls to
Greenwood, isn't Greenwood
Evans. Toon. Galton. Lovely turn.
Cuts in. No.
Hacked away.
That's like a identical bit of commentary there. You're right. And now there's a player on the deck for Newcastle. I think they'll be okay.
But yeah.
There we go. Yeah, should be right. She just needs a moment. And Bordeaux will kick this somewhere.
I swear if they had on more than 3 minutes.
Yeah. So Bordeaux's gone to centre half and Bert's coming at right back.
Yes. Ball forward. And that's headed out by Evans. Newcastle get a chance for the throw. Love them to get a goal here. 2-0 Nottingham Forest, by the way, against Plymouth. But flicked on, but it falls to Evans. Now Zellum. Turner. Letitia. Ball played out wide into Hannah Blundell. Mallard. Blundell again. Takes it past the fullback. Blundell, and now it's on a play for a corner.
Two minutes. I think Newcastle will hope they can hold on here. They keep it at 4. 4-0 is not too bad. 4-0 is not a bad result against a side 2 divisions above you.
Half time, a lot of the Women's FA Cup games, half time in the Chelsea West Ham game. Hopefully Chelsea can come back in that one.
If not, the reigning champions are out.
And the 4-time reigning champions will be out. They haven't lost an FA Cup game since 2019. It's incredible. No, 2020, I think. Would have been later in the tournament, wouldn't it? But yeah.
They don't have second legs, do they, for the FA Cup, for the semis?
No.
They don't have replays, so it's not like they could have even drawn a game. Just won every game. That's ridiculous.
Well, technically it counts as a draw if
Yeah.
they went to extra time. Chelsea haven't done that. Obviously, last year's FA Cup final, Sam Kerr scored and did a cartwheeling,
Yeah.
beating United.
Yeah. He should have scored earlier in the game, really.
3-1 Charlton. That's a disappointing
Oh,
collapse from Ipswich. They're
yeah.
1-0 up in the early stages. They're 3-1 down by half time.
What has happened there?
Melvin Mallard, ball in. And that's not dealt with. It's not connected to by United.
Yeah,
Here
you can
come
just
Newcastle.
tell United have slowed it down.
Ball forward. Sulby will give it chase. But United recover it. Evans. Zellum. Plays it forward, Williams. We're now at 90 minutes. No idea how much additional time there's going to be, but we haven't had many
I was
stoppages in
hoping
this
the
game. So
camera
a few
would go up the
subs.
top so we could see the board, but no, we're throwing around down the corner. We're still throwing around down the corner. Never mind. Track prediction.
Let's go see whether it's been put on Twitter. So Newcastle might go 3 minutes at a time or something like that. 5 minutes at a time. Really? Was there that many subs?
Yeah, and 4 goals.
No. 2 goals.
Oh, in this half, I suppose.
5 minutes feels steep.
No, good game, good streak. Thanks, everyone. Been a fun one.
Yeah, sorry for my energy. Lack of
it's
energy. There you go. Ball in, headed home by Mallard. Manchester United 5, Newcastle 0. As I say, sorry for my lack of energy. Feeling rough. It's going to be a tough one if we make it through to Man United Tottenham later. The ball goes in. Mallard heads home. Good stuff from Man United. You get a goal from Mallard. So yeah. Good stuff from United again today. A necessary win in a game that could have posed quite a challenge.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be happy.
Very. Newcastle 12 go long. What's that going to work? It's going to work. It's going to work. They're going to make it. And
Oh, that half turn, eh? No.
No, they don't. They've conceded a goal kick. Not ideal.
No, they would have liked a chance at a goal there.
Counter.
No. God. It just says, good stream, Jack and Harry. See you for Manchester United versus Tottenham later, my friends. All right, Chelsea fan. As I say, if I'm still awake, we will be live later. Here's Mallard. And I thought they were coming forwards there. I forgot which way they were going. God. Here's Earps. Turner. Earps. Evans. Now Turner. Now Mallard, and there is a foul on Melvin Mallard there.
Yeah. Just United, good day at the office. Good day at the office. Newcastle, they'll take it as a learning curve. They'll take experience, put it behind them, cruise there, go out to the league, go out to winning 9-0.
Galton, ball in. Mallard falls to not Garcia, Guerrero at the back post.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a shot away.
So, this won't bother Newcastle too much, I don't think.
No.
They'll get back on course, hit the league hard again.
Yeah. Player of the match.
Ooh. Obviously, most people in the United shirt have done well. I will go for Toon.
Still my prediction at the start. You're still our player of the match at the end. I will say Katie Zellum then. She's been flawless throughout. And someone who a lot of people won't immediately go for in that conversation. Because, Paris got 2 today and she could definitely be that pick. But, yeah, I'll say Katie Zellum.
Yeah, no. United, they've done well. Didn't need, and I'm sure we'll see more of Newcastle in the very near future. Next season, they should be in the Championship. Year after that, could we see them in WSL? Who knows?
Probably. Anyway, we are fast rushing again. Thanks everyone that's tuned in. We've been above 10 viewers this entire stream, so you guys have been incredible today. Appreciate your support.
Even we went away for 2 weeks. We come back and you're all here
2 weeks. It's been 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I've streamed for 4 weeks and you guys are still here.
Right back at it. So thank you guys. We'll be back on Saturday, as I say, for Arsenal versus Everton. And then next midweek, we have the Champions League returning. And of course, check our Instagram. We'll be providing updates in the game and doing a few bits of social media content for the Chelsea Man United game. So yeah, join us over there. Soon, ball in, dealt with by Newcastle United. And that's smashed away. And there is a foul or offside in there somewhere.
Foul from Toon. And you think the referee will just blow a whistle. Which is exactly what she will plan to do.
Of course she had. I thought they were just walking off.
No. Anytime today.
Someone says, can't wait to see United get battered later. Yeah. Ball smashed forward. Ref hasn't called time yet. Well, there we go. Game over here at the Leigh Sports Village. A 5-0 victory for Manchester United. Newcastle's first taste of top-flight football, really. Obviously, as they face a WSL side. They had put up a good fight for a while, but in the end, the WSL heavyweights prevailed. A good, comfortable victory for Mark Skinner's side. They'll be keen to take this form into their WSL fixtures. But with Chelsea coming this Sunday, it's not going to be easy to do so. Anyway, as I say, we're back next week on Saturday for Arsenal versus Everton. WSL predictions will be returning on Friday, and we'll have a video out on Wednesday, potentially talking about who will be the next Chelsea manager. So a lot of news has come out this week. I think that'll probably be our topic of conversation for Wednesday. But that is everything. Unless, of course, Chelsea get knocked out of the FA Cup, in which case, probably be talking about that. That is everything from us today. Samar's great stream, guys. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, it's been a good return. Welcome to TWFC in 2024. And yeah, first of many streams this season. That is everything from us today, though. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. you.